favorite Austin St. John believer, Mister. We don't have all the evidence, even though we had a good amount. Now we got more. Give it up. Please give a loud boo for Brent Fam coming up. Brent,
Hi.
what do you think about the text messages?
Yeah, by the time Francis, I saw the log line, I was at the part where they were talking about Sky and the mailing, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna watch the whole stream in time. So I had to like watch clips of like date Hector Rivera and then the lady in the car. Um, and then I had to watch the part where you guys were talking about I forgot what it was. Well, anyway, I'm here now, and the text messages. If they text messages can be used as, of course, emails, text messages, phone calls. They can be used as evidence, but the prosecutors, I'm assuming the prosecutors have that evidence, right? They have the text messages?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the text messages, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, and yet they could not.
Wait, what?
If they had the text messages, they could have used that and said, "We have definitive, concrete evidence. You're going to jail, just like the other people." That's right.
Wait. You think that these text messages were not enough to put Austin St. John away, so they offered him a plea deal?
That's what I think. Absolutely. And that's my opinion. I saw Dust in the comment section saying, you say that we have so much bias, but you have bias. I'm like, I have an opinion. That if you want to call that bias, that's fine. Henry, when I say he has a bias, what I'm talking about is
wait. Hold on. So this is Court Newman, right? Talking to Michael Hill. Well, this is Court Newman, Michael Hill, and Andrew Moran, or Phoenix Marcone, or whatever. I sent Andy Moran the number because he got me a forgiven loan for $225K from the government. So I told him I'm sending all my boys to him. Scroll down later where it says, and my brother Austin wants to do it also. What do you think Court Newman is saying Austin wants to do?
I'm not really sure, but at the end of the day, the prosecutor saw this evidence. It wasn't enough to put him to put him in jail. That's just my opinion, Henry. You've talked about this subject for five.
So this was enough evidence to convict Court Newman of being guilty, but you don't think it was enough evidence to convict Austin St. John of being guilty?
What I'm saying is that if this whole channel was about Jailosaurus, about him going to jail. Is that correct? I kept saying Javi, jail, so he's going to jail. He's going to jail. That was the chant on this channel, right? And I do feel that if he intentionally defrauded the government, as in that he signed that document saying that I want to use that money and defraud the government. If they were able to prove that, I do feel like he deserved the jail time. So, but clearly, that's
here's his
the facts.
Here's his false application that was submitted.
Okay, Henry, we've already gone up through this. You showed me the signature. You showed me all this stuff, but clearly the prosecutors have the same evidence, and they concluded that they did not recommend jail time.
Because
and that's what this whole channel was about.
They didn't recommend jail time because of his cooperation.
But it doesn't matter if, in my opinion, this is my opinion, Henry, that if it doesn't matter if they cooperate, if you did the crime.
Hold on, I knew you were going to do this, so I actually got someone who took a plea deal that was caught on tape doing something. I gotta find it, but I knew you were gonna pull this
right, because I've been saying the same thing for the you talk about this discussion for multiple times, like, and that's part of the discussion. Like I come on here and discuss this. I don't shy away because we can talk about destiny.
So this man right here killed the black kid, and it was caught on his door, and they offered him a plea deal. Do you think they offered this guy who killed this black kid a plea deal because they couldn't convict him?
A plea deal can include jail time as well.
But
Can
what?
include jail time as well.
But why?
And
But why would they
so
offer him a plea deal if they had enough evidence to put him in jail? Why would they offer him a plea deal for jail time if they could put him in jail at a trial?
again, Henry, this whole channel was
Wait.
about
You
Austin
didn't
St.
answer
John
the
to go.
question. You didn't. Why? If you said if they had enough evidence to put him in jail, they would take him to trial. You said that for Austin St. John.
Right, there would be for jail time. They would recommend jail time if they had the evidence, and I would support.
Okay.
I've said this multiple times.
So why is this guy getting jail time for
Because
his
the
plea
facts of
deal?
the case are different than you're claiming two different cases, Henry.
Wait. I thought plea deals were for when the government couldn't convict. You said
I
that. You said the only reason Austin St. John got a plea deal is because the evidence against him was not enough to convict. You said he
that's
could.
my opinion. I feel like the
They
process.
can't
Look at it.
opinion.
They couldn't make.
They
That's my
couldn't.
opinion, but I never said that. That's the only reason that they use plea deals. But that in this particular case, in my opinion, I feel that the prosecutors they did plea deal because they couldn't find enough. Now, I never said that that's the only reason that they do, or in all cases. I said in this particular case, I feel that because they didn't have enough evidence, they did a plea deal with no jail time. And I do feel that if they had the evidence, if that those text messages were enough, he'd be in prison, in jail or prison, depending on which one would the length. And I'd support it. But again, we've talked about this. I think this was the fifth video in a row that you've discussed this.
Well,
I've said the same thing over and over again.
so
So
so even though they got him sending the guy money, even though they got him literally sending the guy his where's it at? Where's it at? I think it's like literally at the top. Hold on. Where he gets the money, yada yada yada. Where he sends the guy his here we go. His ID to fill out the application on his behalf because you had to submit a picture ID to get the
mhm.
application. So you think that Austin St. John had no idea he was defrauding the government, sending this guy his ID, his banking login information, and then wiring him 10% of the loan amount.
I think it's irresponsible, but clearly the prosecution felt the same way. And you want to laugh, but that's my opinion, Henry. And that's
So the jury who had this similar evidence against Court Newman, they got it wrong because it was the same. It was pretty much the same thing for Court Newman. The
pretty
jury.
much the same thing. Think that's
I
pretty
mean,
much, or
you
it's not
can.
pretty much. What is pretty much? What does that mean?
Da, da, da.
And what we do know is that the prosecutors had the same evidence that they have more that you're not showing because that's the nature of this
Actually,
case.
this is. I mean, the only evidence that they didn't generate was the Austin St. John. Hold on. It was bank records, right? So when you look at this page right here, we do have Austin St. John wiring Heal. Like, why would he wire Heal $100,000 from loan money?
Honest, I don't know. And honestly, if the again, Henry, I keep repeating it.
If the
If the prosecutors
could have
had the
convicted him,
evidence, they reviewed this evidence in great detail, and they have much more expertise than me or you have.
So
Then they came to the conclusion.
why did they offer all these people plea deals, including Court Newman was offered 3 years probation? Why was he offered a plea deal also?
I can't answer that, Henry. But at the end,
But by your logic, if what you're saying is true, they offer Austin St. John a plea deal because they didn't have enough to put him in jail. Why would they also offer Court Newman a plea deal of 3 years probation and paying back the money? Why would they offer Court Newman a plea deal, which he rejected, to plead innocent? Why would they do that if they could just put him in jail?
again, Henry, I don't have
Doesn't that destroy your plea deals in this case are only for when the prosecutors can't convict. Because
Only, I never said only.
all of these people were offered plea deals. Every last one of them.
The prosecutors in this case determined that Austin St. John did not recommend jail time.
Everyone was offered a plea deal. Everyone, every last one of them in 16.
Did any of them include jail time, or were they all no jail time?
One included jail time, and that was the I forget his name, but everyone else, some of them are no jail time. Most of them are 5 years probation. So everyone on this list was 100% offered a plea deal. Court Newman and
so some of them were had jail time.
One person went to jail. One person. Gregory.
Okay, so the prosecutor determined based on the evidence that person determined jail time.
I think he chose the jail time. I'm not sure why
You're not sure, but see, Henry, we're going in circles. I understand. Look, I understand.
The point I'm trying to make is all of these people were offered plea deals. One included jail time. The rest of them were just probation. Even Court Newman, who was convicted and found guilty, was offered probation. The same plea deal Austin St. John was offered, which is he's going to get 2 years probation. Now you're telling me that the prosecutors couldn't convict Austin St. John, so they recommended probation, and they couldn't convict Court Newman, so they recommended probation. But now Court Newman, since he didn't take the plea deal, was found guilty, and now is about to go to jail for years. And you're saying that we can't
look, Henry, we can't determine absence of evidence and not evidence of absence. And I know, look, Henry, we keep going in circles about this.
What absence are you missing?
So what I'm saying is that just because they find someone else, oh look, Francis, she wants to cook me, right? Hi.
Brent.
He's gonna die on this hill. That the prosecutors couldn't convict Jason Geiger.
No,
this is a slam dunk case.
That's not what happened. They offered everyone a plea deal to get through it quickly, right? Court Newman and the other guy, who I don't even know the other guy's name.
Phoenix.
We're like, oh, we're gonna beat this. Let's go to trial. At that point, Austin had already pled guilty. So it's almost like, hey, what did you hit? If you snitch on Court Newman, we're not going to give you jail time. And even with that plea deal, technically, the judge could still be like, F your plea deal. I want you to go to jail.
The judge could send Austin St. John to jail.
Could. Will
he? I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see if he.
Today I've heard a lot of. I feel today.
Right. Because Francis, we're allowed to have an opinion on that. Like,
no, 100%.
Yeah, of course.
That you're in feelings mode, not facts mode.
No, we're allowed to have it. You're allowed to have an opinion on this case. I'm allowed to have an opinion on this case. But what needs to be factual is what we know about what's been presented, and I'm allowed to have an opinion on. Like, I feel that. If those emails were enough to put him in jail, it should have been done. But I feel that that's not enough. That's just my opinion, and I'm not making up stuff on this channel like it's been done before. What I'm doing is just having an opinion.
First of all, no one made up anything. I'm not even gonna bring up the watcher, but. The point is, right, because maybe you've never dealt with like criminal.
They was gonna convict this ninja if Austin St. John would have said not guilty. There would have been another spreadsheet like this one. Hold on, let me show you. There would have been another spreadsheet like this one, but it would have just said It would have said St. John Enterprises, and it would have clearly showed because like if you go through the text messages. Austin St. John couldn't send the money fast enough. He sent the 100,000, then he sent 70,000, and then he sent Moran 22,000. Where's my new indictment? Give me a second. Right here. Got it right here. Thank goodness I got it right here. So like this would have been on Austin St. John's spreadsheet, and that $33,000 that I said was missing would have been accounted for in the spreadsheet right here, like they did Court Newman, where they broke down everything about his PPP loan money went to. So you can say, well, they didn't have enough. I'm like, he would have put, he
They
would have
would have
been,
put him in
it
jail.
would have been 3 people been found guilty. And all that,
And
oh,
like
I didn't know I was scamming the government. Sure, Austin. I didn't intentionally set out to scam the government. Sure, Austin. The jury think you were. And me being a part of, I guess, the jury of the public opinion is definitely of the opinion he was out to scam it. And Brent is, his bias, his love for ASJ would not allow him to
he
see
loves ASJ.
ASJ
You love him.
being
You
out to
love
scam the government.
Oh God.
and it's not like I'll give you a case, right, of someone someone I know, right? Went to for a crime, obviously. I'm not guilty, I'm not guilty, right? Literally the prosecutor was like, "Hey, listen, you see where you were standing? There was a video camera right there. Are you sure you're not guilty? You sure you don't want to take a plea?" They had videos of the guy committing the crime. He was like, "Not guilty, not guilty." They were like, "Listen, we have videos of you committing the crime. Do you want to take the plea deal?" He took the plea deal. They absolutely had everything to convict him and probably throw the hammer at him. But they almost 90%, I want to say, they offer you a plea deal to get through the case as
Even the
quick
guy who killed the CEO, the healthcare
yeah,
CEO,
for him.
they're offering him a plea deal.
And he
And they
said
got
no.
Well,
him on tape.
that was jail time
Yeah, plea
or
deals
prison, right? I never said that plea deals don't
It's
have
not a
jail time.
white.
Never said that.
it's
That's
still a
a
plea deal.
crime, not a white collar crime. To white collar crimes, there even when you do like certain crimes, if it's like your first offense, they give you a slap on the wrist. Look at Hector David Jr. Like he's gotten slaps on the wrist countless times. This time was the only time that they were like, Ninja, you're going to jail for 45 days. Like, you know what I mean? So it's they give you like the benefit of the doubt, especially if it's like a first offense. We also got to think about Austin has, that family history of like being in the military and all that. Sometimes they take that into consideration, his so-called fame and all that, his family. They take a lot of that into consideration when they offer a plea deal. But even now, the judge could be like, "F your plea deal. I want you to go to jail for
I
6 months."
know. Like if the judge does that, that'd be major. What do you think about this answer, 06?
Man, I'm gonna throw this scenario at you, right?
Brent.
They conspired, they did whatever they did, right? And then out of nowhere, open the door, FBI. He hit that power button on his phone, turn off his phone. They collected all the media data. They took it to the cell farm and whatnot, the electronics farm. They plug them up. They extracted the data. It takes some time. And then he's thinking, oh, they don't got nothing on me. They don't got nothing on me. And he's like, you sure you don't want to plea? Are you sure you don't want to plea? No, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. And then they go, I just want you to take a look at this real quick. And he sees those text messages. And he's like, holy caca, they got my text messages.
Bro,
Damn.
look, man.
Looks at his lawyer and goes, hey, man, I'll take the plea. Because he knows what was coming. Probably was so cocky they didn't think, oh, they're not going to get it. They're not going to get that info off that phone. And then, damn, they got my text messages. I'm screwed. I'm going to go ahead and take the plea. All the other people are still grandstanding, not realizing, hey, they got the text messages. They pretty much got everything. They got the bank statements. They got the emails. Damn. So, there you have it. They had him dead to rights. Clear as day.
Oh, man.
Text messages are right there. So, and it shows everything. So,
Oh,
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you're arguing or pleading your case. I mean, hey, I respect your right to do so. I'm just confused. I just don't understand it. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, when it comes time to sentencing, next to his name, when you run his background, it's going to say felon.
I think
He's
he's gonna
done.
be good. Brent, don't worry. He's not gonna go to jail. 2 years probation. They're gonna honor it because they got the jail time out of Corey Newman. They got in the jail time out of Phoenix. So
And they want to get their money back too. So
yeah, he gotta hit them cons. So hopefully he has your continued support, and then half of it goes to the government.
But are you gonna support a felon?
Ooh, ooh.
Right? Because he's a felon.
He's gonna be a
right?
convicted felon at sentencing.
Are you gonna support a felon?
If no more evidence comes out, I probably would. I've supported people with criminal records before. I mean,
Told you.
it,
Look,
I mean,
short of
that's
Austin
what I said
St.
from the
John
beginning. If
killing
there's the
someone
concrete evidence,
on
I mean, you guys are laughing at my opinion. That's fine. But
No,
I said from the beginning.
I'm
No,
not
but Henry,
laughing at
I know
you.
Henry's over here laughing, which is fine. But it's kind of like I would be like, we have to wait till this case plays out, and then I said that if there was definitive evidence that definitively proves it, then I would have a hard time supporting him. But so far, what I've seen is, yes, he is convicted. These are the facts, and people don't want to hear that he has a criminal record because he took a plea deal. That's just the facts of the case. People want to argue that all they want. That's their problem. But yeah, he's a convicted felon.
Brent, respectfully, what more evidence would you want? They got the text messages, they got the emails, they got the bank statements, they got the receipt of funds being transferred from his account to someone
That
else's
proved that
account.
he did, that he was involved, that he transferred the money. That's been proved that he was involved in transferring the money. But it's, to me, I feel in these type of cases, he should do jail time.
What?
And that's just my opinion. We could argue that. I feel he should do jail time. And if he's not doing jail time, then
what about the text message where the guy said his fee is like $25,000 for this service for getting his government fund? What about that text message?
I didn't see it, but yeah, I'm assuming that's one text message. Okay, yeah. I'll take your word for it. That's true, probably true. If that's the case, then yeah, there's stupid people, Henry, that on this planet that don't.
Are you just saying Austin St. John is just stupid?
That's yeah, and irresponsible. And Henry, again, you want to laugh all you want, but
because I think he intentionally set out to defraud the government.
You think so? That's your opinion, Henry, and that's your right to have that opinion.
They basically have it there.
It's lined up.
Basically,
he said he had 10 employees when he didn't have employees. He gave the ID. He gave them the information.
Look,
he was like, "Damn, that was quick." When the money came,
the money comes as PPP funding.
He had no employees.
What are you talking about?
And again, I've said this probably multiple times, maybe 10 times already. If the prosecutor sees evidence, it is so concrete that to definitively prove that he intentionally defrauded the government, he deserves jail time. And I don't want to hear the excuse of, oh, there's not enough room in jail. There's plenty of room.
When no one said there was not enough room, they just offered the plea just to move it along. Go ahead, answer, because you can speak on jail crowdness.
Hey, Brent, how about this? How about a hypothetical? They looked at his medical condition, right, and deemed that it was not in the best interest of the federal government to house him in prison.
That's a hypothetical. That's a hypothetical. And then there are ways to make arrangements. Like what he's doing cons, and I think he is able to. It's not to the point where I don't know what cases there would be where he can't go to jail. There's people that are mentally ill that are placed in psych wards. I mean, there's no really excuse not to be put in jail if he deserved the jail time. That's just my opinion. I've said this multiple times.
It also depends on the crime. Like obviously, they're not going to throw out a murderer, right?
Hospitals, not an actual prison.
Oh my God! I'm happy y'all can see this in real time, man. I'm happy that everyone sees.
I have another question though, Brent. Right? So you're okay with, let's say, supporting? You said that you stop it. You said that you might support him, right?
He's 100% gonna support him,
right? So, will you support David? Because really, David didn't do anything bad. I mean, yes, he did something bad to you, but it wasn't a crime, and it's not that bad. Would you support David again?
again, I've said this before. I am open to it if he apologizes to me. And I've said this before. I think I've said this multiple times. But the thing is to pretend that a personal interaction is the same as what Austin did. It's not the same thing, especially when there. Again, I've said this multiple times. There's no concrete evidence to prove that he intentionally defrauded the government. You guys might think those text messages are. I don't think they are.
I think 12 jurors would have came to the conclusion that
They
that's kinda
would.
true.
They would have. That's your opinion, Henry.
Okay.
Well, why do you think he did a plea deal? Because he knew it was going down. He knew he was going down.
He knew he was done. He was cooked.
He was.
Yeah, especially when
okay,
the DA or
again,
the prosecutor
speculation.
was
I
like,
mean, we
handed that folder, and so all those text messages, all those pages, the compounding amount of evidence that was against him, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm fucked." Yeah, I'll take that plea. What's that plea?
2
Hey,
years,
can we
no
add
jail
this to the
time.
plea?
2 years, no
The
jail
minute he said
time.
no
Or the
jail
other
time.
the other opinion that I have. Say again?
Go ahead. Go ahead with the other opinion you have.
The other opinion that I have, they kind of took the totality of the circumstances and looked at his medical conditions. Did we really want to put him in a position where he died in our custody? Because then that would be a lawsuit that the family could throw against the federal government. So those all are factors in when it comes to sentencing someone, especially for a white collar crime. Like if it was something violent, yeah, okay, they would take the liability. But if it's something like money crime or something where supposedly it's victimless, they will say, you know what, let's weigh the pros and cons. Is it worth keeping that person in jail? And how are we going to get our money back for what that person allegedly stole?
Yeah. And Donald Nevis dropped a $2 super chat and he said he agreed with you, Answer 06, about everything. So
thank you.
I mean, Brent thinks it wasn't enough to convict, so I mean that's his opinion. Even though
Brent just loves Austin. I think Austin could
he could kill someone on national TV and say it was self-defense, even though it was like a toddler or something.
Brent, why
those cases aren't the same, but okay.
No, but seriously, he can do no wrong in your eyes.
Oh man, this Brent's
like, why is that? Why don't you you were so angry at JDF. You were so angry at me when I mentioned the whole Tui being a waitress thing. You're so angry at David Yost.
Walter Jones,
Walter Jones, whatever. Yeah, that I forgot. But you Austin. Oh, he made fun of gay people. Well, I mean that's just left for interpretation. Oh, the Hitler shirts. Well, he said he didn't say he was good. He just said he was warriors.
Well, Henry defends people like Elon Musk, and I'm sure. Are you listening to Kanye? You like Kanye West, Henry, or no?
I never defended Elon Musk. I said he got caught up in the moment. I don't think he's a Nazi.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Nazi.
Right, but the thing is, where is that energy towards Elon Musk? He's literally on the presidential stand doing Hitler salute. He's literally on the presidential stand. This is not like a Tesla conference. This is using the presidential.
Why you gotta
platform literally
Tesla in there? That was giving away his heart. I'm not gonna do it, but
Oh, come on. Okay,
is Brent basis in love? ASJ LOL. I don't know what you Emperor 06 dropped a $2 super chat. He said, "Is Brent basis in love? ASJ LOL." I don't know. Yeah, man.
He probably has a Team Austin tattoo somewhere.
Where is it?
I'm assuming.
Is it above the right of your tailbone, Brent? Is that where it's at?
Do you have a tramp stamp that says "I love ASJ"? Red
Oh
Ranger.
my god, you guys are funny. I don't have any tattoos. Yeah,
you love him so much that now I really understand why you hate Jason. I guess my Jason. You cape so much, okay. Who's more horrible? Who's the most horrible? Jason or Austin? To you,
horrible.
Who do you think is worse? Who do you like as a person or what you've seen? Who do you think is worse, Austin or JDF?
Are you asking this question? Okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. I'll answer this question. Austin, there's no, in my opinion, I said this multiple times, there's no concrete evidence that he intentionally defrauded the government. With Jason, you've already heard what I have my opinion on Jason David Frank, but what I haven't discussed is there is evidence that Jason David Frank committed a crime.
Evidence.
The toxicology report, cocaine usage, and this guy preaches about transparency. He was part of the DARE program and
Wait,
the drug abuse whatever
Bro, I was
program.
in there too. I've done some stuff.
Yeah, and that program is nonsense. It wasn't very effective, I don't think. But he was part of that, and that question you're making me choose between one or the other. Like, they were my 5th and 6th favorite Rangers. Let's put it mildly. I mean, they weren't my.
Austin looks like he's your number 1 right now.
Really?
Hey,
okay.
All right. Let's just switch the subject, guys. Let's
switch the subject. Okay.
But no, subject. Hold on.
Go ahead.
How did Jason commit a crime?
Because he used cocaine. Personal use, though. He didn't sell it. Or
but possession of cocaine is a crime in Texas.
Was he convicted?
And but there's evidence that
room. So who?
How you know it wasn't Tammy's?
There were 2 parties in that room. So who?
But it was in his system.
What evidence do you have?
What if he was drugged?
He was drugged.
What if he was drugged?
What if he? Yeah,
what if Tammy drugged him?
No,
I mean, let's be honest.
Well, yeah. Again, we're playing the hypothetical game. Okay. Well, that's fair. But you're just asking. You asked my opinion, and I'm giving it to you.
All right, but you said there's concrete evidence that Jason committed a crime. There is no concrete evidence because nobody was there. He was not convicted.
Was he arrested? Was he arrested for it or something?
But there's evidence that he was in possession of cocaine. And you want people to believe that it was a mistake. Come on.
All right.
But the thing is, like, I'm not going on this channel's
you want to
bad. But I'm not going on. I don't have a YouTube channel where I'm bashing Jason David Frank over that drug usage.
Okay.
Like, but the thing, Francis asked a specific question: which one is worse? And it seems like, as of right now, based off just of what we know about what criminal activity, it's probably JDF, but that's just besides the point. If we want to talk about fandom, I never liked JDF's characters, so I guess in terms of that, it's him as well. So
all right, look, I'm gonna drop answer 06 off for this next segment. All right, thank you, answer 06. All right, peace.
Awesome.
All right, Brent, we want to know your opinion on this picture right here. Someone told me to ask you about it. They say you may be familiar with it. What is this? You know this person?
What? Who's that?
They say you follow her on Instagram. It's what's her name? What's her name? Shimmer Elegance. Oops. Do you know her?
No.
So any reason you following her on Instagram?
No, yeah, I don't know this person, so
must have accidentally clicked follow.
Yeah, I don't know who this person is, so
why are you following her? Like, you accidentally click follow?
Apparently, because I don't know who this person is, so
okay. All right, it was an accidental follow, guys. So you didn't intentionally follow her.
No, I mean, I don't know who this is. So,
do we have the picture of the ones he liked in the chat? Do we have that picture, guys? So, is it possible you accidentally followed her, then accidentally liked the picture?
What? I don't know who this what this is. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, so you accidentally followed her and accidentally liked her pictures?
What the hell is this? Yeah, I don't know what this is. Sorry. I mean,
okay. All right. Well,
yeah.
No, guys, he did not intentionally like her picture or follow her. It was accidental. Kind of like ASJ's case, right? All right.
Yeah.
Anything?
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Brent?
Not really. I mean, the Destiny lawsuit. I don't think you covered.
I didn't cover it. I didn't get to
I
it.
saw that. And then
Sky Frank selling pussy, potentially, allegedly. Would you buy?
I saw that. I mean, and then I saw her mailing the stuff. I mean, it usually doesn't take that long to mail stuff. I mean, people have asked me to get autographs from like conventions, and I usually honor that commitment within a month. So it just shouldn't take that long.
Okay.
To send stuff out.
All right. Do you think the judge is going to honor Austin St. John's plea?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
So what if the judge sends him to jail? Would you think he was wrongly incarcerated based on the evidence presented? It's just a yes or no. If the judge sends him to jail, do you think he would be wrongly incarcerated based on the evidence presented? Just a yes.
You can't put that in a yes or no question, Henry. Based on if there's additional evidence presented that the judge has access to.
Based on what you saw, was there enough? Based on what you saw, was there enough evidence to convict?
No.
So
no.
That would make him wrongfully incarcerated if the judge put him in, wouldn't you say? Because I have all the evidence. So the reason I got all the evidence is because someone appealed and they had to put everything into evidence.
And you're gonna pretend that those are two of the exact same thing? I mean,
what do you mean?
Oh, wait, he's asking you if with the evidence you've seen, if the judge was like, "Forget the plea deal, you're going to jail," do you think he was wrong? He would be.
I would, in my opinion, it would, in my opinion, because the evidence, the evidence, it doesn't show concrete. It's not like a video or something. That's just my opinion, and I know we've talked about this. Henry, you've made like 5 videos on this in a row, or maybe I've said the same thing over and over again.
Brent,
so I don't know why you keep asking.
So wait. So not the text messages aren't enough. The fact that he had to personally go into the bank to wire the money to eat, the 170,000 and the 25,000, he had to physically go himself and do it. You still think it's not enough?
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
All right. Thank you, Brent. We really appreciate your contributions, man.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna say thank you this time. You're not gonna just shut me down I remember you shut me down like instantly.
Well,
so
I'm shocked.
It's fine. Thank you, man. You have a great
night. All right, thank you. Bye.
All right. Holy shit.
That's your boy. That is your boy. See how you're saying that Sky's my homegirl? That's your boy, okay? Your boy.
Holy shit.
I cannot believe that.
Blake still loves you, Brent. Not enough evidence to convict.
Like, is he? No. Is he serious? I think Brent is just pulling our chain.
Not MK Ultra.
Controversial. No way that he's being serious.
No, what are you talking about?
You think he's being serious? I think he just wants to be controversial.
No,
because there's no way that the text messages, the physical forms, the physically going into the bank, allowing it, saying yes, please, because they even ask you, even to
super chat. Sergamo, you had a super chat. Okay. Sergamo, you super chatted. Check your super chat. When did you super chat? Hold on, let me go through it. You know me, I have a policy. I have to acknowledge everyone who super chats. Give me 1 second, Sergamo. We don't no chat left behind. We got a strong policy on that. Give me a second. Boop boop boop. I just gotta go through the chat. When did you super chat it? I see Geek Culture on the main channel.
Let me see.
I'm going through the chat. I see Emperors. I see Donald Nevitz. Oh, Saragamo. There we go. I got it. Sorry. In the United States, nearly 98% of federal criminal cases and 95% of state criminal cases end in plea bargains. That's a great super chat. But Brent doesn't care about that. Brent thinks plea bargain equals not enough evidence to convict in Austin St. John's case. And thank you.
he's never been. I don't think Brent's been ever like a witness or knows or anything about a criminal case. Like they just wanted this to be shut. Like they could have what I really feel like a lot of the times they offer you plea deals because they know it's an open and shut case. Or it
Yeah.
depends on the plea deal. Even come on, the guy that killed the insurance guy, they have videos of it. Like they have
Yes.
videos of it, right?
They don't want
But
that
they're
fool going to trial and
offering.
talking that
Yeah,
anti-healthcare rhetoric
because he
on the
will.
stand.
And they're scared. You know what I mean? He has a lot of support. People are over here like
They're
doing
worried about a
rallies and shit.
mistrial. Yes.
Yes. So, I think that Brent is delusional and loves ASJ. But the thing is that it's crazy that he's like, well, there's a concrete evidence that GDF committed a crime. How? He's not here. He wasn't caught. He wasn't convicted. Like, if we start doing, when we go the flat Earth route, we could just be like, he was drugged. Okay, he was drugged. We could like, there's so many
Oh
things that we can
man.
say. I mean, hey, Brent hates Jason and loves Austin, and there's nothing we can do about that. And he
Brent's a
says that you can.
maniac, man. He's a maniac. He is a no, I can't convict ASJ. That's not enough evidence. I'm like,
I
okay, my
can't.
guy.
That's like simping. He's the biggest ASJ simp. Where's Dust in his simp outfit when you need him?
I don't
Like,
know.
I can't. I fucking can't.
What a
Brent just
night.
left me speechless at 2 o'clock in the morning. Henry,
Yes.
it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
All right, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out